Alright, so in this video I'm gonna teach you how to make a lo-fi type beat on Garageband in under 10 minutes. Cause you already know lo-fi is the wave. I mean, if you're trying to relax, you're trying to listen to something while you study, you put on some lo-fi. If you're trying to make some fake deep emo rap, just put some lo-fi too. Right? But on the real though, I mean, lo-fi is a pretty good genre when it comes to just relaxing, chill, just for like chill moments. So I'm gonna teach you how to make something like that real. But before we begin, I know most of you plebs are not subscribed to this channel. What is wrong with you? Get some help.
Get the fuck out of here, bitch!
Because if you want some crazy ass music, as well as some amazing tutorials on how to make said music, all you gotta do is subscribe. And I'm basically the plug. And one last thing before we begin, I used this beat that I'm about to make in a quick little video called Mood Swings by Pop Smoke, but it's a lo-fi type beat. So I mean, if you want to check that out as well, there's a card right now, like on top right, that'll like take you there. I mean, I just kind of found it funny, but yeah, I mean, make sure to check that out too, just to have an understanding of what I'm about to do in this video. But anyway, let's get started quick. So first thing you gotta do is you gotta whip up GarageBand. And the first thing you gotta do is you gotta go on your drums. You can either pick, in my opinion, the two best are 808 Flex or Live Feel. Even though I think Live Feel's kick is kind of bland. I mean, what you could do is you can vary and use like an 808 Flex kick and a snare and half from the other two. Then you're gonna go on tempo. Do something about like 90 BPM. Just something like medium pace, just something chill that you can like, nothing too quick or too slow. And then just do this. Start off with the hats, right? Just a very simple melody like this. This is the whole feel is meant to be laid back and chill, right? If you think that you didn't record it properly, you can quantize it. Just loop it over there as well. Then make another layer. Record your kick and snare. Just a simple melody. Now, this is a very just laid back genre of music. You don't want to do anything too complex because it just doesn't fit. Just something you can bob your head to, you know what I mean? And again, you can. One thing I recommend doing is also messing around with the two knobs on the right. Just messing with the high and low frequencies. I'd recommend cutting the high frequencies to give it a bit of like a radio feel. It gives it a more lo-fi, like scruffy, unpolished feel. Next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna go on your piano. And for me, I decided to like do it exclusively with minor chords. But what you want to do is you want to make a jazz sounding melody. Because in lo-fi, there's two options. You either use a moody sample of somebody singing, like Shiloh Dynasty, if you're boring. Or you can be a little more sophisticated and either get a sample of a jazz piano or just something jazz inspired. Or, you know, if you're a little more creative, which in my opinion, I find it funner to and less problematic, you know, because of clearing and stuff like that. Even though for like an underground person, it's not really that big of an issue. I just prefer creating my own melody because it just, in my opinion, I feel like I have more control over it. See how nice it sounds? Like I love jazz, honestly. Like, listen to some Miles Davis, some John Coltrane if you haven't. It's really relaxing. David Brubeck too. Ooh, yes sir. Make sure to do major seventh chords, just seventh chords in general. It gives those are the main chords that give you that sort of jazzy feel. And you can like, this is why I recommend, instead of using like the edit tab and just like dragging, like clicking on the notes you want to make, I recommend you playing it live because of a couple things. Mostly like the velocity. You can tell if it's a fake piano. The force being pressed on the keys is exactly the same everywhere. There isn't like some notes that are a little quieter than the others. You can tell when it sounds much more like a real piano. So that's why I recommend you playing it live. If there's some imperfections, you can obviously mix it up a bit, but especially velocity is gonna make it sound like a real piano. But yeah, play with the equalization, cut out some of the high to let the other instruments breathe. And the next thing you're gonna do, which is the final thing, is you're gonna get a bass melody. So there's really two options. You can either do upright, which like most older jazz did, but I mean you could, but in my opinion, wait, fuck. In my opinion, I think like a bass guitar works a little better because the upright just sounds like a bit too. Yeah. Find the one that works best for you. I always end up going back to Liverpool. There's just something about it. I like it. Just create a good little melody. Play around with like the same notes used in like the chords that you played with. Jesus Christ, I like the piano. Like, god damn. Ooh. Might fuck around and just make a jazz album. Fuck is they talking about? You see what I mean? It's nothing too complicated, nothing like too extra. It's just really simple but grooving. And you can add like some filters over here if you click the effects button. The box on the left, you know, it does like the filter, removes some frequencies. The right does like is like a repeater. Yeah, you know what I mean? You've seen that before. It's like a DJ set, sort of. God, like it's nothing crazy for like a melody, but it just sounds really nice, and that's ultimately what you want. This is for all the kids that post those really cringy insert song, but it's in the bathroom or of a party or something. That's basically how you do it. Just like it's not even that hard. You just remove the high frequencies. But that's basically it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to, make sure to subscribe to see more tutorials like this, and I'll see you in the next video. So bye, bitch.
I can sing. Shorty a little body, shorty my little boo thing, and shorty got the fatty, shorty be catching moves. Every time I fuck with her, I got it on the